Hi. So I have an issue to address. The issue I have to address today is very personal. It's something I feel I need to talk about. Recently I've come to find out that I have mystery family members somewhere, and I don't know how to address the issue. It's something I've been trying to avoid talking about, or when I talk about it, it's super personal. So I try not to get people involved. I suppress the emotions, emotions of talking about it, or even dealing with it at all. So sometimes I might even get confused or um, confused because I don't talk about it so much, and then I confuse them with other people and get it all wrong all over again and wonder if it's true or doubt it, even though the facts are the facts. And then I'm like, okay, these are facts. I can fight facts. Even in court, the only thing you can dispute are facts. So I'm like, okay, so they're who they are, and they're family members I never knew. Okay, awesome. And I do like them. I cannot say that I don't like them. I really do like them. I don't know them enough to say more than that. So I like them for who they are. So I'm not gonna repeat some of the things that I've said to my friends, close friends, about the situation. I'm not gonna repeat what I said to other people about it. I'll just, you know, um, keep those to myself or to close friends that I mentioned it to, something. But it's really a weird situation. I've even mistaken them for someone. Like I said, mistaken them for someone else, and it became a big deal. And you know, oh, long story short, I don't know what to do with this situation. To be quite frank with you, like, how do you live half of your life and then you find out you have another family member or another life somewhere else that you didn't know about, or some that's how I see it. There are family members I didn't know about, so there's a whole life I missed out on and I didn't even know about. So I don't know how to feel about, I don't know what to feel. I don't know how to feel. I mean, there are emotions to feel. I will brought myself to process it enough to know how I feel about it. I'm indifferent. I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know, to be happy about it. I don't know. To be sad about it. I don't know. Okay, I said I'm gonna judge situations based off of what happens and how it all goes down. I don't know what to do. Okay, so they have a different lifestyle too, completely different from mine. Like, I tell you, it's like worlds apart type of difference. And if we met based on my own lifestyle that was kind of similar, which is like, oh, blah blah blah. But if it come down to details, their lifestyles are way different, and they're trying to understand mine. Oh, they think theirs is normal, like everybody should understand theirs. I'm thinking mine is normal. Everybody should be like me, the way I am. But in their world, in the life they live, it's not like that. It's different because they have their reasons, which is valid. Most of these reasons, I promise you, they're all very valid reasons. But how do I make sense of it if it's not what I consider valid for my own life, like my own lifestyle? You can see where we're at. So we're kind of in the middle of not knowing what to do with these differences, these ideologies that are different. My background is different. Growing up, their background is different. If I grew up with them, I would see things their way and not know the difference. And I would think my way right now is totally different too, and I don't can't make sense. But this is our reality, and we don't know what to do with the situation. So they communicate any way they can. They communicate in their ways, and I communicate in my ways. I don't know what to do with it anyway, but like, okay. Um, but then I cannot because there are certain things. Those things require me to be a certain way, and do certain things, and follow certain whatever thing, and I cannot because I don't understand it enough to follow it. Okay, so I've decided that what makes sense is that they their whatever lifestyle is what I call fancy. That's not the right word because fancy. I don't know. I'm also fancy in my own way, but in my own vocabulary, I'll never call that fancy. To be quite frank, if I'm not being polite, the real word is rude. Yeah. If I'm not trying to be like polite, like sure, no, the real word is rude. Because when you find out that you have a family somewhere and you're sure, you start sending them actual people to talk to. These are your people, people that you know. Oh, go talk to her, get to know her, invite her over for a barbecue, invite her over for something, movies. Let's get to know her. There's no party, there's no birthday. We're gonna make up a birthday. It's her birthday. Let her come over. Let's get to know her. But I'm not gonna sit on it and start playing a game of she needs to follow this person to follow to go meet somebody somewhere. I mean, that's something they used to do back in the days. It was supposed to be the ideology, so I don't knock it. But those were because they didn't have freaking phones. Sorry. This is because they didn't have phones and they have to write letters back and forth. So there was a necessity to have messengers. So messengers would dress in whatever and go send a message to someone else. And then that person is supposed to pick up on the code of whatever robe the person was wearing and follow that robe knowing it's supposed to mean something until they meet the person that the robe has a symbol on for or represents or whatever. But those were because they didn't have technology though. Because if they had technology, they wouldn't do that. They'll probably send you to go meet someone and then have you give the person the phone number to speak with or give them a number to call or something. But not, you can't keep doing this messenger thing in 21 century. We're not in the 200 BC or 3000 AD something when they used to have messages going back and forth. Like, oh, you go there and you show the symbol. The person recognizes the symbol from a previous event or something. They know who it's from, so they follow because they know you're leading them to the other person. I'm sure transportation was crap to them anyway, so you probably have to follow the person to get to where you're going. Or there's no Uber taking you anywhere. So, in this day and age and time, we don't. If they do messengers, maybe they're trying to be super fancy or impress the person. Like, look, I have people that work for me round the clock, or I can afford to have someone come send you whatever message and disappear and come back again, and can do it for a long time because if they can afford it and they're trying to impress you with it. And maybe not even trying to impress you, they really do have messages that they have to make them do some type of work. So there's a job so they make them do it. I don't know. This thing is so stressful that I don't even see why. I don't even see reasons. You get? Why don't you send someone to talk to someone and then invite them over to your house? See, if you go somewhere else, you can't make it to your